Hey, what's up everybody? Before I continue to the video, please consider subscribing to my channel. It's completely free, of course. You know, any channel is free, but give it a try, see if it has any influence on you. Try it for a month, subscribe, and then if you don't like it, just unsubscribe. Because if you don't subscribe, you're probably never going to see this channel again. It may be useful, maybe not, but try it out, and then later on you can decide if you don't like it.
Everyone, if you're wondering what warrior trading is all about, I'm here to tell you. So I myself am a member of warrior trading. This is not like an advertisement or anything. I'm just disclosing what pretty much I've gotten from it. So I barely started the membership December 24th, and it was a sale, got 40% off. But if you follow warrior trading on YouTube and you follow his content, you see him making all this money. It's in penny stocks or more or less anything that's low float and has high volume in the day. So he has a pre-market scanner, as you see. So how is his program? So I'm just gonna talk about his chat room. I am a member of the chat room. You know, so very straightforward. The chat room is a bunch of people that are just looking at his screen and listen to him talk. It's all live. What I like about it is that he is pretty much transparent. He's gonna say what he's trading. He shows all his trades in the small account, and pretty much it's all up to you what you do. What tends to happen is, he says, I'm gonna jump in this one. People will, will go based on what he goes off of, and will trade what he trades. So inevitably, the most likely outcome is that stock price will move with it, and it does. He'll say, I'm trading this stock, and people will say, I agree, and just jump in. It's because this trading strategy is simply momentum, and what momentum is just a bunch of people flooding into the stock itself with money and causing the price to increase or decrease, and mostly increase because it's mostly a long strategy for a scalping move or whatever. It's trade breakouts, trade price levels, trade support, resistance, all that kind of stuff. So that's basically what happens. I try to trade with small size with my account. I have a TD Ameritrade account, so I don't have the actual account that he uses. I just follow the chat room. I just look at the video footage, the live stream actually will, and then he'll say something. I'll look at it and then make my own judgment. I know when he says, "Oh, I'm going in at this price," I don't do what he says. I try to see it from a perspective of, is it something I feel comfortable with, and what is it that he's seeing that I'm not seeing. So in a way, I'm learning by understanding why is it that he's going with such and such stock. I like looking at lots of different things. I like looking at the spread. I like looking at the volume. I don't use indicators. If I do have indicators on my screen, it's just, I don't know, I should remove them. What I do have is just like an average, but that doesn't really help. What helps is the volume, understanding the price spread, and your risk. So understanding risk is very important. He explains his risk management, his in and outs in terms of like when he's gonna get out, when he's gonna get in, what he presses. Does he press buying the ask, buying the bid, buying market, buying limit? So he has everything said on live. So that's what I like about it. And so is it a scam? It's not a scam. It's just a chat room that people are just looking at, and if you want to buy when he says he's gonna buy, it's up to you. I personally just try to go based on what I think and what, trying to train my intuition. So that's all I have for what I think about warrior trading. And you make your own decision. What you see, I will say this, what you see on his recaps is not exactly what you would expect to happen without being on the live stream. So being on the live stream lets you know what's more likely to happen. So if he says I'm gonna buy here, it's more likely to do what he says, because we're all in support, or we're all in agreement, and we all say yes, causing momentum. So if you're not in the chat room, you're missing out on the points of momentum, which stocks we are looking at. So from when I was not in the chat room, I would look at my scanner. So I would have a scanner that would pretty much pull up all the exact same stocks that he would look at, but it would not show them pre-market. And the only difference is that I wouldn't exactly be on time to press the buy button on the stocks that were going up and down. And so best thing I would do if I was not in the chat room is I would stick to the one that has the most volume and seek supports and resistance levels, and then just go based on that. Otherwise, being on the chat room does help a lot, understanding what's being looked at and where the attention is at, because that's what matters. Where the attention is at, that's where people are going to place their trades. And if there's a lot of attention in a stock, we're going to be looking at a lot of the levels that are going to be breakout points, and the volume is also an important factor to understand if stocks are ready to go up or down. So yeah, that's all I have for Warrior Trader trading, and this is not a promotion or anything. It's just a transparent point of view of what Warrior Trading is and what I got out of it, and I personally like it. And it's kind of like comes out to be like $2 a day, because or yeah, pretty much like $2 a day to be in the chat room, which for me it's a valuable learning experience, because I'm really looking at what it takes to make trades. And I've learned you gotta be really fast, you gotta really understand um, breakouts and understand volume. Very simple things, but not easy to implement, because you just have to be very fast. And I'm still learning. I'm barely I think what is it? I'm barely like 15 days in, so, or 10 days in, and we'll see what happens in the future. So
that's all I have for today. Make sure to subscribe if you're considering subscribing. I would say so. Just press the subscribe button. See if you like the content. If you don't like the content, the next videos that come up, just unsubscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.